everyone! Welcome back to Learning English while learning life lessons, the best place to practice your listening skills and learn how to live a better life at the same time. I'm Isabella.
And I'm Jonathan. Hello, everyone. It is so good to be back with you today.
Jonathan, you look very happy today. Is it because it's a new year?
Yes, exactly. Happy New Year, Isabella. I love the start of a new year. It feels fresh. It feels like a new beginning.
Happy New Year to you too, and to all our listeners. Today, we have a very special topic. It is a topic that everyone talks about in January.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Is it about New Year's resolutions?
Yes, that is correct. Today, we are talking about everyone fails New Year's resolutions and how to win this year, how to fix it perfectly.
This is such an important topic. But first, Isabella, for our listeners who are learning English, what exactly is a resolution?
That is a great question. A resolution is a firm decision to do something or not to do something. So, a New Year's resolution is a goal or a promise you make to yourself at the start of the year.
Right. For example, many people say, I will exercise every day, or I will learn English this year. These are resolutions.
Exactly. We want to improve ourselves. We want to be better. But Jonathan, there is a big problem.
What is the problem?
The problem is that most people stop doing their resolutions by February. They try hard for 2 weeks and then they quit. They fail.
I know that feeling. I have failed many resolutions in the past. It is not a good feeling. You feel disappointed in yourself.
We have all been there. It is very common. But why does it happen? Why do we fail?
I think it is because we try to change too much too fast. We want to change our whole life in one day.
That is a big reason. Today, we are going to look at a story about a friend named Michael. Michael is a very nice guy, but he is terrible at keeping resolutions.
Poor Michael. I think many of us are like Michael. Are we going to hear about his experience?
Yes, we will look at what Michael did last year, why he failed, and then we will talk about the secret to winning this year.
I love secrets and I love winning. This is going to be great for our English vocabulary too. We will use words like habit, consistency, motivation, and discipline.
Yes, pay attention to those words. Okay, let's imagine it's January 1st of last year. Michael wakes up and he feels very motivated.
Motivation is that feeling when you want to do something very much. You have a lot of energy.
Exactly. Michael says, "This year I am going to be a completely different person." He makes a list of 5 big goals.
5 big goals. Wow, that is a lot. What were his goals?
Michael was very ambitious. Being ambitious means having a strong desire and determination to succeed. So here is his list. Goal number 1. Go to the gym for 2 hours every single day.
2 hours every day? Wow, that is intense. If you don't usually exercise, 2 hours is a very long time.
Yes, it is. Goal number 2, read 1 book every week. Goal number 3, stop eating sugar completely. No chocolate, no cake, no candy.
Oh no, that sounds terrible. I love a little bit of chocolate. Stopping completely is very hard.
I agree. Goal number 4, wake up at 4 a.m. every morning to meditate. And finally, goal number 5, learn to speak fluent Spanish in 3 months.
Isabella, I have to be honest, that list sounds impossible. It is too much. He is trying to change his diet, his sleep, his body, and his brain all at the same time.
You are right, Jonathan. It is too much. But on January 1st, Michael felt great. He thought, I can do this. He bought new running shoes. He bought a stack of books. He bought a Spanish dictionary.
He was prepared. That is good. Preparation is important. So how was his first week? Did he succeed?
The first 3 days were okay. He woke up at 4 a.m., he was tired, but he drank a lot of coffee. He went to the gym, he ate only vegetables, he felt proud of himself.
That is the honeymoon phase. In relationships, the honeymoon phase is the beginning when everything is perfect and exciting. It happens with goals too. At first, it is exciting.
Exactly. But then day 4 arrived. It was a Thursday. Michael had a very busy day at work. His boss was angry, he had a lot of stress. When he came home, he was exhausted.
Exhausted means very, very tired. When you are exhausted, your willpower becomes weak. Willpower is your mental strength to say no to bad things and yes to good things.
Yes, his willpower was low. He looked at his running shoes and he said, I am too tired to run for 2 hours today. I will do it tomorrow.
Ah, the famous sentence, I will do it tomorrow. This is the beginning of the end. Once you skip one day, it becomes easier to skip the next day.
That is true. And because he was stressed, he didn't want vegetables for dinner. He wanted comfort food. He ordered a large pizza and ate some ice cream.
Oh, Michael, I understand him. Pizza is delicious. But then, how did he feel after eating the pizza? Did he feel happy?
For a few minutes, yes, but afterwards, he felt guilty. To feel guilty means you feel bad because you did something wrong. He felt like he broke his promise to himself.
This is a dangerous moment. When we feel guilty, sometimes we give up completely. We think, oh, I failed today, so I might as well give up on the whole year.
That is exactly what happened. Because he missed the gym and ate pizza, he felt like a failure. He thought, I can't do this. It is too hard. By the second week of January, Michael went back to his old life. He stopped waking up early, he stopped reading, he stopped learning Spanish.
That is sad. He went from 100% effort to 0% effort very quickly. This is what we call burnout. He burned out because he pushed himself too hard.
Yes, he tried to run a marathon before he learned how to walk. This is why everyone fails. We rely on motivation, but motivation is an emotion, and emotions change.
So, motivation is not enough. We need something else.
Correct. Motivation gets you started, but it does not keep you going. We need a better strategy. We need a system.
I want to know about this system. I want to win this year. Tell us, Isabella, what should Michael do differently?
The secret to winning is simple, but it is not exciting. The secret is start small. Very, very small.
Start small, but we want big results. We want to be fluent in English. We want to be fit. We want to be rich. How can starting small help us get big results?
Think about it this way, Jonathan. Michael failed because his changes were too drastic. Drastic means extreme or sudden. When you make drastic changes, your brain fights against them.
Ah, I see. So his brain was shocked. It said, whoa, wait a minute. I don't like this new uncomfortable life.
Exactly. Instead of drastic changes, we need sustainable habits. Sustainable means something you can keep doing for a long time without burning out.
Okay, sustainable. That is a very useful word. So if Michael wants to exercise, what is a sustainable habit? Because 2 hours at the gym was definitely not sustainable.
A sustainable habit for Michael would be, I will walk for 15 minutes every day.
Only 15 minutes? That seems too easy. Will that really change his body?
In the beginning, the goal is not to change his body. The goal is to change his behavior. If the goal is only 15 minutes, he can do it even on a bad day. He can do it even when he is tired or stressed.
I understand now. If the goal is easy, you have no excuse to say no. You cannot say, I am too tired to walk for 15 minutes.
Precisely. This builds consistency. Consistency is doing the same thing again and again over time. Consistency is more important than intensity.
Consistency is more important than intensity. I like that quote.
I'm going to write that down. It means it is better to study English for 10 minutes every day than for 5 hours only on Sunday.
Yes, that is the perfect example for our listeners. If you study for 5 hours on Sunday, by Monday you will forget half of it. But if you study 10 minutes every day, your brain stays active.
Okay, so let's fix Michael's other goals. He wanted to read one book every week. That was too hard. What is the small version of that?
The small version is read 2 pages every night before bed.
2 pages. Anyone can do that. It takes maybe 5 minutes.
Yes, and here's the magic trick, Jonathan. Usually, once you start reading 2 pages, you find that the book is interesting. You might end up reading 5 pages or 10 pages.
Oh, that is clever. The hardest part is starting. Once you start, it is easy to continue.
Exactly. We call this reducing friction. Friction is the resistance that stops you from moving. By making the goal small, you remove the friction.
This makes so much sense. Michael tried to climb a mountain in one jump, but he should have just taken one step.
Correct. This strategy has a name. It is often called atomic habits or micro habits. An atom is something very, very small, but it has a lot of power.
I love the term micro habits. So step 1 to winning this year is make your goals so small that you cannot fail.
That is step 1, but there's another problem Michael had. He relied on his memory. He thought he would just remember to do these things.
And let me guess, he forgot.
He didn't just forget, he got distracted. Life is busy. We need a way to fit these new habits into our old life. We need a technique called habit stacking.
Habit stacking. That sounds like stacking boxes. What does that mean?
It is a very powerful technique. It connects a new habit to an old habit that you already do every day.
Can you explain how that works? I'm very curious.
Habit stacking is a formula. The formula is after I, current habit, I will, new habit. You use a habit you already do, like brushing your teeth or drinking coffee, as a trigger.
A trigger, like on a gun?
In psychology, a trigger or a cue is a signal that tells your brain to start doing something. For example, when your phone buzzes, you look at it immediately. The buzz is the trigger.
Ah, I see. It is automatic. We don't even think about it.
Exactly. We want our good habits to be automatic too. So let's look at Michael. He drinks coffee every morning. That is his current habit. He wants to read more books. That is his new habit.
So, using the formula, he should say, after I pour my coffee, I will read 2 pages of my book.
Perfect. The coffee is the trigger. He doesn't need to look at a clock or use willpower. As soon as he smells the coffee, his brain thinks, time to read.
That is brilliant. It links the 2 actions together. Let me try one. I brush my teeth every morning, and I want to get stronger legs.
Okay, create a habit stack.
After I brush my teeth, I will do 10 squats. Squats are an exercise where you bend your knees like you are sitting in a chair.
That is a great example. You brush your teeth every day, so you will do squats every day. You don't need to find extra time. You're just adding it to your routine.
This is also great for learning English. For example, after I get into my car to drive to work, I will play an English podcast.
Yes, that is one of the best ways to learn. You are integrating English into your life. To integrate means to combine things so they become one whole. You aren't studying English separately, you are living with it.
Okay, so we have 2 big secrets now. Secret 1, start with micro habits. Secret 2, use habit stacking. Is that everything? Is Michael ready to win?
Not yet. There is one more big enemy that Michael faced. Remember goal number 3? He wanted to stop eating sugar.
Oh, yes, and he failed because he ordered pizza and ate ice cream.
He failed because of his environment. Your environment is the space around you, your house, your office, the people you spend time with.
How does the environment make us fail?
Imagine this. Michael wants to stop eating cookies, but on his kitchen table, there is a big jar of chocolate chip cookies. Every time he walks into the kitchen, he sees them.
That is torture. He has to use his willpower to say no every single time he sees the jar.
Exactly. And willpower is like a battery. In the morning, the battery is full, but by the evening, after a stressful day, the battery is empty.
And when the battery is empty, he eats the cookies.
Yes, so the third secret is design your environment for success. Don't rely on willpower. Remove the temptation.
Temptation is the desire to do something wrong or unwise. So remove the cookies from the house.
Yes, if there are no cookies in the house, you cannot eat them. It is simple. If you want to read more, put a book on your pillow.
So when you go to bed, you have to move the book. You see it. It's right there.
Exactly. You make the good habits easy to do and the bad habits hard to do.
This is very practical advice. So if I want to practice guitar, I should not keep my guitar in the closet. I should put it in the middle of the living room.
Yes, if it's in the closet, you will forget it. Out of sight, out of mind. We have talked about small habits, stacking habits, and changing your environment. But there is one more change that is deeper. It is about your identity.
Identity? That sounds serious. Your identity is who you are. It's how you see yourself.
Exactly. Most people focus on the outcome. They say, I want to lose 10 kilograms. That is the result. But to win long term, you need to change your identity. You need to say, I am a healthy person.
I see the difference. If I say I want to learn English, it feels like a chore or a task. But if I say I am an English speaker, it feels like it's part of me.
Yes. Let me give you a famous example. Imagine two people are trying to quit smoking. Someone offers them a cigarette. The first person says, no thanks, I'm trying to quit.
That sounds like a good answer.
It is okay, but it means they still think they are a smoker who is trying to do something difficult. Now the second person says, no thanks, I'm not a smoker.
Wow, that is powerful. I'm not a smoker. It means the habit is gone. They have changed who they are.
Correct. So for Michael, instead of saying, I have to run today, he should tell himself, I am a runner. Runners run. It's just what they do.
I love that. I am a reader. I am a musician. I am a hard worker. It changes your mindset. Mindset is your attitude or set of opinions.
Yes. But Jonathan, we have to be realistic. Even with a new identity and good habits, sometimes life happens. Sometimes you will miss a day. You'll get sick or you'll be busy.
That's true. Nobody is perfect. So what happens when Michael misses a gym session? Does he quit again?
This is the final trap. It's called the all or nothing mentality.
All or nothing. That means if I cannot do it 100% perfectly, I will do 0%.
Yes, it's like dropping your phone. If you drop your phone and get a small scratch, do you smash it with a hammer and destroy it completely?
Of course not. That would be crazy. I would just pick it up and keep using it.
Exactly. But people do this with their diets. They eat one cookie, they feel bad, so they eat the whole box of cookies. They smash the phone.
That's a funny comparison, but it's so true. So how do we fix this? What's the rule for when we fail?
The rule is never miss twice.
Never miss twice. Okay, explain that to me.
It means it's okay to miss one workout. It's okay to eat one bad meal, but you must get back on track immediately. Do not miss 2 days in a row.
I like that. One mistake is just a mistake. 2 mistakes is the start of a new bad habit.
Precisely. If you miss your English practice on Monday, don't panic. Just make sure you practice on Tuesday. Get back to the streak.
A streak is a continuous period of success. Like when you play a game and you win 10 times in a row, that's a winning streak.
Yes, keeping the streak alive is fun. So, Jonathan, we have a complete plan for Michael now.
We do. He's going to start small, stack his habits, fix his environment, change his identity, and never miss twice.
That sounds like a winning formula. So, we have covered a lot today. Let's quickly review the main vocabulary we learned, because repetition is the mother of learning.
Repetition is the mother of learning. That is a great idiom. It means if you repeat something enough, you will remember it forever. Okay, let's list the key words.
First, we talked about resolutions. Those are the promises we make to ourselves.
Then we talked about willpower. Remember, willpower is like a battery. It runs out, so don't rely on it.
Instead, rely on sustainable habits, small actions you can do forever.
And consistency. Doing it every day is better than doing it once a week.
We learned about habit stacking, connecting a new habit to an old one, and triggers, the signal that tells you to start.
And finally, we talked about identity, saying I am a runner instead of I want to run, and the rule never miss twice.
Perfect summary, Jonathan. Now, I have a challenge for our listeners.
Ooh, a challenge. I like challenges. What do they need to do?
I want everyone listening to pick one tiny habit for this year. Not 5 big goals, just one tiny habit.
Can you give them some examples?
Sure, maybe it is, after I brush my teeth, I will speak English for 1 minute. Or, after I wake up, I will drink 1 glass of water.
Or, after I eat lunch, I will write down one thing I am grateful for. To be grateful means to be thankful.
Yes, please write your tiny habit in the comments below. We want to read them. We will reply to as many as we can.
Yes, please tell us. We are a community here. We are all learning together. Writing it down makes it real.
And remember, change does not happen overnight. Overnight means happening very quickly, in one night. Real change takes time.
Be patient with yourself. If you fail today, just try again tomorrow. You are doing great just by listening to this podcast. You are already improving your English.
That is true. You are investing in yourself. Thank you so much for joining us on Learning English while learning life lessons.
If you enjoyed this conversation, please hit the like button. It really helps our channel grow. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next lesson.
We have some very exciting topics coming up soon. We are going to talk about how to make friends in a new country and how to handle stress.
Those sound very useful. I can't wait. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful week and good luck with your new habits.
Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.
Bye.
And there has a girl